Pakistan doesn't do normal, it does unforgettable. From goat beauty pageants to street dentists extracting teeth for pocket change, the line between strange and spectacular disappears fast. Every corner hides something wild, wonderful, or just plain weird. Join us as we explore 20 strange things that only happen in Pakistan. Number 20. Truck art as a national aesthetic. On most highways around the world, trucks are just trucks. Big, dull machines designed to haul stuff from point A to B. But in Pakistan, they're loud, proud, and borderline mythical. These aren't just vehicles, they're literal moving art galleries. Truck art in Pakistan is so detailed and colorful that it's earned international fame, but it started humbly in the 1920s. Back then, drivers began decorating their trucks with wooden carvings to show which transport company they belonged to. Sort of like a visual logo for people who couldn't read. But what began as a small tradition exploded into a full-blown cultural phenomenon. Today, truck owners pour their hearts and thousands of dollars into decorating their rides. It can cost anywhere from $3,000 to over $5,000 to deck out a truck. That's a lot of money in a country where the average monthly income is less than $300. Every inch of these trucks is customized. You'll see hand-painted poetry, portraits of political leaders and spiritual icons, dramatic landscapes, and even mirror mosaics and metal chains that jingle like jewelry on wheels. Karachi trucks tend to go all out with chrome and disco lights, while Peshawar trucks feature detailed wood carvings. But here's the wildest part. Many drivers believe their truck's decoration brings them protection on dangerous roads. It's beauty, pride, and superstition, all rolled into one. Number 19. Goat beauty contests. In Pakistan, beauty pageants aren't just for humans. Goats take center stage too. Across the country, goat beauty contests are a celebrated tradition, drawing crowds eager to admire these adorned animals. Take the recent competition in Gujranwala, Punjab, where a remarkable goat named Sultan stole the show. Weighing an impressive 250 kilograms, Sultan captivated judges and spectators alike with his fair color and majestic presence, clinching the top beauty prize. These contests aren't just about looks. They highlight the deep cultural significance of goats in Pakistan. With a goat population exceeding 80 million, these animals play a vital role in the nation's history and economy. Competitions often feature various breeds, each judged on specific criteria. The Nachi goat, for instance, is celebrated not only for its appearance, but also for its unique prancing gait, earning accolades in Best Walk categories. Owners invest considerable time and resources into grooming their goats, aiming for perfection in coat sheen, horn symmetry, and overall demeanor. Beyond the accolades, these events foster community spirit, celebrate agricultural heritage, and showcase the pride Pakistanis have in their livestock. Number 18. Street dentists. In the heart of bustling markets in Pakistan, you'll find a strange setup: an old barber's chair, a rusty metal tray, and a man holding pliers like a pro. But he's not a dentist. He's what locals call a roadside dant ka doctor. Unlicensed street dentists operate in major cities like Lahore, Karachi, and Hyderabad, often in open-air stalls next to vendors and tea shops. They offer extractions, dentures, fillings, and sometimes even braces at shockingly low prices. A tooth extraction? Just 200 to 500 rupees, or around 70 cents to $2. According to the Pakistan Medical and Dental Council, over 85% of these practitioners are completely unregistered. Many learn the trade as apprentices from relatives, not through any medical training. In 2022, Karachi alone reported over 1,500 such illegal practitioners operating in public spaces. As expected, the risks are sky-high. Tools are often unsterilized. Anesthesia is rarely used. Infections, nerve damage, and even hepatitis transmission are disturbingly common. Health departments have issued repeated warnings, but affordability keeps the demand high. And despite the danger, they still draw daily crowds. Because in a country where over 30% of people live below the poverty line, cheap often beats safe. Number 17. Men holding hands, just as friends. In many parts of the world, two adult men walking hand in hand might raise eyebrows or start conversations. In Pakistan, nobody bats an eye. It's not romantic. It's not awkward. It's just friendship, Pakistani style. In Pakistani culture, physical closeness between male friends is a normal part of social bonding. Holding hands, wrapping arms around each other, sitting shoulder to shoulder, it's all completely platonic. The roots of this behavior are cultural, not romantic, and stem from deep values around brotherhood, loyalty, and emotional openness. This kind of affection is common across South Asia and the Middle East, but especially prominent in Pakistan. Studies by anthropologists like Nanda and Shah have shown that in societies where public expressions of love between men and women are limited, same-gender physical intimacy becomes more normalized and accepted. In fact, in conservative areas like Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Balochistan, it's more common to see male friends walking arm in arm than not. Even government officials and soldiers have been photographed holding hands or hugging during public events. In rural areas, it's not unusual for two friends to ride a motorbike, one steering and the other holding on, not just for balance, but as a sign of closeness. So if you're in Pakistan and you see two men strolling hand in hand, there's no hidden story. It's not strange here, it's just one of the ways Pakistanis say, "You're my brother." Number 16. String Puppetry Festival. In Pakistan, puppets aren't just child's play, they're cultural ambassadors. Enter the Pakistan String Puppetry Festival, an annual extravaganza that transforms the art of puppetry into a powerful medium for social change. Since its inception in October 2016, this festival has mesmerized audiences across Karachi with over 300 performances, reaching more than 30,000 viewers. Organized by Thespians Theatre, the festival's mission is profound: to captivate, educate, and promote peace, urging communities to reject extremism and violence. The inaugural festival kicked off on October 25, 2016, featuring plays like Jeel Saiful Maluk and Sindbad, performed in 79 educational institutions. These performances not only entertained but also fostered harmony among Pakistan's diverse provinces. Building on this success, the second festival, from January 14th to July 31st, 2019, expanded its reach with 330 puppet shows across 11 Karachi neighborhoods, including Saki Hassan and Ibrahim Hydri. This 6-month-long festival, the longest of its kind in Pakistan, aimed to provide free entertainment to underprivileged communities while instilling messages of acceptance and cultural appreciation. Under the artistic direction of Faisal Malik, with scripts by Numan Mahmood, the festival introduced 100 unique puppets representing Pakistan's rich cultural tapestry, from Sindhi Ajrak to Balochi embroidery. These puppets became storytellers, narrating tales that resonate with the nation's soul. Number 15. Motorcycles carrying entire families. You've heard of carpooling. In Pakistan, we've got motorbike pooling, and it's next level. Picture this: a father driving, a mother behind him, one child sandwiched in between, another standing up front, and a goat riding side saddle, all on a single 70cc bike. In cities like Karachi, Lahore, and Multan, this scene isn't rare, it's routine. With over 17 million motorcycles registered in Pakistan as of 2023, they're the cheapest and most common mode of transport for families. A basic motorbike costs as low as 100,000 rupees, which is why middle and lower income households rely on them heavily. But here's where it gets wild. Due to limited public transport and high fuel costs, it's common to see 4 to 5 people and occasionally pets or livestock sharing a single two-wheeler. In some rural areas, that number climbs to 6 or more. Though it might seem chaotic, there's a rhythm to it. Kids are trained early to balance. Mothers ride side saddle in flowing dupattas. Groceries hang from handlebars. It's not just transportation, it's a mobile family unit, but it's risky. The National Highways and Motorway Police report thousands of motorcycle-related injuries annually, many due to overloading. Number 14. Wrestling in mud or kushti. Some people wrestle in beautiful arenas, but in Pakistan, they wrestle barefoot, in mud, at sunrise, and it's been happening for centuries. Kushti, or mud wrestling, is a sacred sport in Pakistan that blends brute strength with ancient tradition. Wrestlers, known as pahlwans, train in akharas, traditional wrestling arenas made of specially prepared earth mixed with ghee, turmeric, and rosewater. That's right, rosewater. The idea isn't just tradition, it's to keep the mud soft, cool, and antiseptic. The sport dates back to the Mughal Empire and thrives today in cities like Lahore, Gujranwala, and Multan. Pakistan has over 200 registered akharas, and some pahlwans begin training as young as 7 years old. They follow strict diets, tons of milk, almonds, desi ghee, and train at dawn with zero modern equipment. But this isn't just sport, it's a lifestyle built on discipline, honor, and respect. Matches are intense, no rounds, no points, just pure grappling until someone's back hits the mud. And yes, bouts are barefoot, with competitors wearing only a loincloth known as a langot. In a world dominated by UFC and WWE, Pakistan's mud wrestling scene holds strong as a raw, earthy echo of the past, and it's unlike anything you'll see elsewhere on the planet. Number 13. Roadside barbers with royal service. Where else can you get a haircut, a shave, a head massage, and your existential stress wiped away, all for less than the price of a soda? Welcome to the world of Pakistan's roadside barbers. Across cities like Lahore, Karachi, and Peshawar, open-air barber stalls are everywhere. You'll find them under shady trees, beside drainage canals, tucked behind tea shops, or right next to busy roads. All they need is a plastic chair, a cracked mirror, and a steel box of tools, and they're in business. According to a 2022 report by the Pakistan Bureau of Statistics, Pakistan has over 800,000 informal personal care workers, with a significant portion operating without formal shops. These roadside barbers offer full grooming packages, a straight razor shave, precision haircut, ear cleaning, and the famous oil head massage, often finished off with a rapid-fire karate-style shoulder slap routine that leaves you both relaxed and slightly dazed. Prices range from 50 to 150 Pakistani rupees. That's about 20 to 50 cents in USD. Many of these barbers have been cutting hair for over 20 years, learning the trade through apprenticeships instead of formal schooling. They cater to rickshaw drivers, shopkeepers, students, and even office workers on a lunch break. No appointments, no waiting lists, just skill, speed, and street-side hospitality. Number 12. Open-air butchers. In Pakistan, you can buy meat that was walking just 5 minutes ago, and you'll probably see it happen right in front of you, in broad daylight, on the side of the road. Across cities like Karachi, Lahore, and Rawalpindi, open-air butcher shops are a raw, unapologetic part of daily life. No glass cases, no cold rooms, no fluorescent-lit freezers, just freshly slaughtered animals hanging from iron hooks outside roadside stalls. And yes, they're fully exposed to dust, flies, and 35-degree heat. Roughly 95% of meat in Pakistan is sold fresh, not frozen. That's over 4 million metric tons of beef, mutton, and poultry every year, most of it handled without refrigeration. In fact, according to a 2021 report by the Pakistan Agricultural Research Council, less than 10% of meat vendors across the country use any kind of cooling system. Why? Cultural preference plays a big role. Pakistanis believe fresh meat tastes better, especially when it's slaughtered according to Islamic Zabiha guidelines. Many consumers prefer to see the animal before it's killed to ensure it's healthy and halal. Butchers start work before dawn, hanging carcasses by sunrise. Hygiene is often a concern, especially during summer. Despite government pushes for regulation, enforcement remains patchy at best. So if you're walking through a busy Pakistani bazaar and suddenly lock eyes with a skinned goat's head, it's normal. Just another day at your local butcher, doing business the way it's been done for generations. Number 11. Islamabad's monkeys with attitude. In Islamabad, the capital city of Pakistan, rhesus macaques aren't just wildlife, they're street-smart locals with a flair for mischief. These monkeys have adapted remarkably to urban life, often venturing from their natural habitat in the Margalla Hills National Park into the city's residential sectors. Areas like F6, F7, and F8 have become hotspots for unexpected monkey encounters, especially when these primates are on the lookout for food. The root of this bold behavior? Human generosity. Tourists and residents alike have made a habit of feeding these monkeys, inadvertently encouraging them to associate humans with easy meals. This well-intentioned feeding disrupts their natural foraging instincts, leading them to seek out human-populated areas and, at times, exhibit aggressive behaviors when food isn't forthcoming. The consequences have been significant. Reports indicate a sharp increase in monkey-related incidents. For instance, the Galiot region near Islamabad witnessed a 95% surge in monkey attacks during a recent summer season, with 56 cases reported, up from 19 the previous year. Moreover, the monkeys' quest for food has led them into hazardous situations. In December 2024, a monkey was fatally electrocuted while attempting to retrieve food from power lines in the Margalla Hills. Authorities are urging the public to refrain from feeding these primates. The Islamabad Wildlife Management Board emphasizes that while the monkeys might seem friendly, feeding them fosters dependency and increases the risk of human-wildlife conflicts. Number 10. Karachi's camel cart commute. Where else can you see a camel casually trotting down a 6-lane highway next to rickshaws, buses, and honking cars? Welcome to Karachi, Pakistan's largest and wildest city, where camel carts are still very much a part of daily life. Despite being home to over 20 million people, Karachi has areas where modern infrastructure hasn't reached everyone. So, for many laborers and goods transporters, especially in the city's southern industrial and coastal zones, camels are not just tradition, they're practical. Each camel cart, locally called a rirai, can carry up to 1 ton of cargo, including construction materials, scrap metal, produce, and even furniture. In areas like Liari, Sadar, Korangi, and near the Karachi Fish Harbor, you'll see dozens of these carts every day. Camels are ideal for navigating congested streets where trucks can't fit and gas prices are too high. Most of these camels are bred in interior Sindh and Balochistan and brought to Karachi by traders. The owners, often from lower-income communities, train their camels to memorize routes, respond to voice commands, and even wait patiently during long loading sessions. Though traffic police have tried regulating or banning camel carts in certain areas, they keep reappearing. Why? Because they're cheap, fuel-free, and surprisingly efficient. Number 9. Chai culture on steroids. In Pakistan, chai isn't just a drink, it's a way of life, a national obsession, a social glue. And no, we're not talking about your average tea bag dunked in hot water. Pakistan ranks among the top tea-consuming nations in the world, with over 360 million kilograms of tea consumed annually. That breaks down to roughly 1.5 kilograms per person every year, placing Pakistan in the top 5 globally for per capita tea consumption. Whether you're in a corporate boardroom or a roadside dhaba, chai is always brewing. But here's where it gets wild: the showmanship. In cities like Lahore and Karachi, chai walas, tea vendors, don't just pour tea, they perform. They twirl kettles mid-air, launch steaming milk from shoulder height, and pour boiling tea from cup to cup like acrobats, without spilling a drop. It's fast, fiery, and impossible to ignore. The most beloved version? Doodh Patty, a rich, creamy blend of full-fat milk, loose tea leaves, and generous sugar. Then there's masala chai, spiked with cardamom, cinnamon, ginger, and sometimes even crushed almonds. And let's not forget pink tea, or Kashmiri chai, a rosy, slightly salty brew topped with pistachios and cream. From weddings and protests to funerals and political rallies, chai flows non-stop. Pakistanis drink around 3 to 4 cups a day, sometimes more. Number 8. Basant Festival. When rooftops become battlegrounds and the sky explodes in color, you know it's Basant in Lahore, a festival where kites fly, music blasts, and entire cities go wild for one weekend of adrenaline-fueled tradition. Basant, celebrated to mark the arrival of spring, usually in late February, transforms the old city of Lahore into a carnival in the sky. But this isn't gentle kite flying. It's warfare. Thousands of people take to rooftops armed with glass-coated string, called door, designed to slice rival kites mid-air. The goal? Cut as many kites as possible, shout "Bo Kata," and watch the crowd erupt. At its peak in the early 2000s, Basant drew over 100,000 tourists annually to Lahore, boosting local hotels, restaurants, and kite shops. Kite makers would produce millions of kites, and economic activity during the festival was estimated to inject over 2 billion Pakistani rupees into the local economy. But there's a dark side. The sharp string has caused serious injuries, and even deaths, among bystanders, motorcyclists, and children. Because of this, the Punjab government banned Basant in 2007, citing public safety concerns. Despite periodic attempts to revive it, the ban largely remains. Still, the cultural grip of Basant is so strong that illegal kite flying continues to this day, especially in Lahore and Gujranwala. Number 7. Cricket matches on rooftops, alleys, and even cemeteries. You haven't seen passion until you've watched kids in Karachi playing cricket on a rooftop with a 20-foot drop on one side and a satellite dish as the boundary marker. In Pakistan, cricket is more than a sport. It's a national obsession that defies location, logic, and sometimes even gravity. With over 240 million people and limited public spaces in urban areas, cricket has adapted to fit wherever there's room, no matter how strange. Rooftops in cities like Lahore, Karachi, and Rawalpindi double as mini-stadiums. Back alleys and narrow streets? Perfect wickets. Bricks and flip-flops serve as stumps, and the rules change every block. Miss the ball into the neighbor's house? That's 6 runs, but also your problem to retrieve it. But the most surreal? Graveyard cricket. In parts of Karachi, particularly in dense neighborhoods like Orangi Town and Karangi, locals have been known to play in cemeteries, respectfully weaving their game between tombstones. It's not mockery, it's space efficiency. With little to no formal training, some of Pakistan's greatest cricketers, like Wasim Akram and Shahid Afridi, started in these improvised battlegrounds. No grass, no scoreboard, no problem. When it comes to cricket in Pakistan, the field isn't a place, it's a state of mind. Number 6. Street food culture. In Pakistan, street food isn't just a quick bite. It's a cultural phenomenon that pulses through the nation's cities and towns. From the bustling lanes of Lahore to the vibrant streets of Karachi, the aroma of sizzling delicacies fills the air, drawing locals and tourists alike. One iconic treat is the bun kebab, a savory sandwich originating from Karachi in the 1950s. This flavorful snack features a spicy patty, often made from minced meat or lentils, nestled between soft buns and topped with chutney and onions. It's a staple that stood the test of time. Another favorite is the paratha roll, a creation from the 1970s in Karachi. This dish wraps succulent kebabs and fresh vegetables in a flaky paratha, offering a portable meal that's both hearty and delicious. For those with a penchant for spice, golgappa, crispy hollow puris filled with tangy tamarind water and chickpeas, provide an explosion of flavors in every bite. Similarly, chaat, a mix of potatoes, chickpeas, and chutneys, offers a tangy and spicy experience that's hard to resist. Sweet tooths aren't left out either. Kulfi, a traditional ice cream made from thickened milk and flavored with cardamom or pistachios, offers a refreshing end to any street food journey. Number 5. Weddings that last for a whole week. Some countries do weddings in a day. In Pakistan, the party goes on for nearly a week, and that's not an exaggeration. A traditional Pakistani wedding has at least 4 major events, sometimes more, and each comes with its own purpose, outfits, food, and hundreds of guests. It often kicks off with dolki, a pre-wedding event that can last several nights. Women gather to sing traditional songs, beat the dole, and start the celebration. Then comes the mayun, when the bride is isolated from housework and prepped with turmeric, ubtan, and oils to brighten her skin. This is followed by Mendi night, the most colorful of them all. The bride wears yellow or green, dances are performed by friends and family, and intricate henna is applied. Next is the nikah, the religious marriage ceremony where the bride and groom officially sign the marriage contract, usually conducted by an imam. After that comes the barat, a loud, grand procession led by the groom's family as they arrive at the bride's venue. The bride often wears bright red, and it's full of music, food, and rituals. Finally, the walima, hosted by the groom's side, is the reception. It's typically more formal and marks the couple's public debut as husband and wife. Number 4. No boys allowed pink rickshaws. In the heart of Pakistan's cultural capital, Lahore, a unique initiative is redefining urban transport and women's empowerment, the Pink Rickshaw Project. Launched in 2015 by environmentalist Zahar Aslam, this service offers women a safe and reliable means of transportation while providing female drivers with a source of income and independence. The concept is straightforward, yet impactful. Women driving pink-colored rickshaws exclusively for female passengers. Each rickshaw, costing approximately 300,000 Pakistani rupees, is equipped with doors and fans to ensure comfort and security. The initiative not only addresses the prevalent issue of harassment in public transport, but also challenges societal norms by placing women in the driver's seat, a role traditionally dominated by men in Pakistan. The Pink Rickshaw Project empowers women like Sania, a mother of 2, who, despite having no formal education, taught herself basic arithmetic to manage business transactions. Through this initiative, she found a means to support her family and gained newfound confidence navigating Lahore's busy streets. However, the journey hasn't been without challenges. By 2016, the project faced financial constraints, operating only a handful of rickshaws due to limited funding. Despite these hurdles, the demand for such services remained high, reflecting a pressing need for safe and female-friendly transportation options in Pakistan's urban centers. Number 3. Khattak dance, martial art in motion. In the rugged terrains of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, warriors once prepared for battle, not just with weapons, but with dance. The Khattak dance, originating from the Khattak tribe, is a centuries-old martial performance that combines agility, rhythm, and swordplay. Dating back to the 14th century, this dance was traditionally performed by soldiers as a war preparation exercise. Dancers wield 1, 2, or even 3 swords, executing swift spins and synchronized movements to the beat of drums and the melody of the surnai, a traditional wind instrument. The performance begins with the Bhangra, where all participants swirl with swords in hand. This is followed by the Darabi, featuring pairs dancing with a sword and handkerchief. The Layla involves groups of 4 performing stunts in a circle, and the Bragoni showcases a solo dancer skillfully managing 3 swords simultaneously. The finale, Bulbula, is performed without swords, emphasizing vocal prowess and rhythm. Today, the Khattak dance is a symbol of Pashtun heritage, performed at weddings, festivals, and cultural events across Pakistan. Its endurance over centuries highlights the community's commitment to preserving their unique traditions. Number 2. Camel dance of Cholistan Desert. In the heart of Punjab's Cholistan desert, camels don't just serve as transportation, they dance. The annual Cholistan Desert Festival showcases this unique tradition, where camels, adorned in vibrant fabrics and intricate ornaments, perform synchronized movements to rhythmic drumbeats. These dances are not mere spectacles. They reflect the deep bond between the desert dwellers and their camels. The Marecha camel breed, known for its agility and grace, is primarily trained for these performances. Handlers invest months in training, ensuring each step aligns with the beats, creating a mesmerizing display of harmony between man and beast. The festival attracts thousands of spectators, both local and international, eager to witness this blend of culture and artistry. Beyond entertainment, the camel dance holds cultural significance. It symbolizes the resilience and spirit of the Cholistan people, celebrating their heritage and the pivotal role camels play in their daily lives. Number 1. Dancing peacocks in Tharparkar. In most places, spotting a wild peacock is rare. In Tharparkar, you wake up to the sound of peacocks dancing, on rooftops, in courtyards, even across dusty village roads. Tharparkar, located in Pakistan's Sindh province, is home to over 100,000 wild Indian peafowls, making it one of the largest free-ranging peacock populations in South Asia. The species, Pavo cristatus, is native here and considered sacred by the region's predominantly Hindu population. Many locals believe these birds bring prosperity and act as guardians of the village. During the monsoon season, from July to September, the peacocks perform their most famous ritual, the dance. Males fan out their iridescent feathers in massive circular displays, shaking them in rhythm to attract females. The spectacle happens mostly at dawn or dusk and is considered a divine sign of rain and renewal. These birds are protected not just by wildlife laws, but by community reverence. In villages like Nagarparkar and Islamkot, harming a peacock is a social taboo. Locals often leave out grains and water for them during the harsh summer. Only in Tharparkar do peacocks dance like they own the land, because here, they kind of do. Thanks for watching. See you in our next video.